I tried reselling a done-for-you digital marketing course for the past 30 days, more like the past 6 weeks, but you can take away 2 weeks of me not being able to post because I was busy with life and also with the bike accident along the way that I had like 10 days ago now. And in this video, I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened from finding the product to actually getting involved in the product, setting everything up, starting to sell the product, everything I'm going to share with you in this video. And with a lot of people on Instagram advertising that they're making, thousands every week, tens of thousands every week, hundreds of thousands every month. Let's see how much money I was able to make. So the product that I chose to resell is called Digital Wealth Academy. It's a done-for-you digital marketing course teaching people how to actually create their own digital products and sell them on autopilot through social media strategies and posting little reels on Instagram, right? So that's the whole purpose of the course. However, the course comes with what is called master resale rights, which means that once you buy the course, you also buy the right to resell that course for 100% profit, which to me at first sounded absolutely insane, because why would you create a course and give me the right to resell that course for 100% profits? Like, it didn't compute, okay? So I bought the course because I saw a lot of people make money from it. The biggest, most successful one making $10,000 to $30,000 a day profit selling that exact course, right? So I bought the course to see a little bit more about it, how it works, everything, because I wanted to try. If there's a way to make that kind of money working 2 hours a day, I'm in, you know what I'm saying? So I bought the course to see. And I started to go over the product, going over all the modules that you can find inside. Like, it's actually a good course. It's actually a good course. And if you want to sell your own products, it's a great course to sell your own products. But I wasn't interested in selling my products with this. I was interested in selling that course. Because if I can sell a course that I don't have to make, and make $500 every time that I sell it, it means that I can just make passive income, kind of like semi-passive income, because you still have to create the content to promote the course. But like, once people buy the program, you don't have anything to do. Like, it's just they get access to the course that you didn't have to create, you don't have to deliver, you don't have to do anything, So this is the opportunity that I wanted to try. So I bought this course, right? And I started following the process. I started learning about the digital, like the strategies and how they're going to sell the course, like how to sell your own products, but also like you can apply that to how to resell that program as well, right? So how to sell on the stories, what kind of reels to create, how to go about creating them, the hooks and everything, like how to use Instagram. Because mind you, I created a brand new Instagram account for this, right? So 0 followers, nothing, okay? I also created this YouTube channel, but later on, like 2 weeks after I started, 2 to 3 weeks after I started, I created this YouTube channel because YouTube is kind of my thing. And I was like, you know what? Let me just add my twist to it. Why not? Why not? Why not? I know YouTube, might as well use it. So created this account, started to follow the things, started to create the little reels. My main issue was finding my niche and knowing who to target and who to talk to. And it's still, by the way, I still haven't really figured it out yet. I made money, and I'm gonna tell you how much, you're gonna see. But I still, haven't figured it out. I really don't know quite yet how to make the kind of content that will work for my account. I'm still experimenting. And the thing is, once you find something that works, you just double down on it. So right now, I'm experimenting, trying to find something that works. And once I do find something that works, it's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be very sweet. So I started posting the reels. Didn't have that much result, to be fair. Like a few hundred views here, maybe 1 or 2 reels had 1,000 views. But views on Instagram and views on YouTube are 2 different worlds, because out of the 1,000 views, for example, a lot of those views are just people rewatching the thing, because it's like 3 seconds, 5 seconds. So people watch it, and if it loops, then that counts as another view. So maybe out of the 1,000 views, maybe you have, 700 actual people that watch the video, right? And it's a 5-second video. You don't really have that much of an opportunity to create a connection with somebody with a 5-second reel, So that's why it also takes a lot of content, so that people can, once they discover you, they can go to your page and they can start binge watching all of your reels, so that now they start to get a little bit more of a feel of who you are, what you do, etc. And then there's the whole story strategy, oh, that I'm kind of making it seem like it's a lot, but it's not really a lot. It feels a little bit overwhelming once you start because you're like, oh my God, posting 3 reels a day, like I don't have time for that. But it's really not that hard, and it really doesn't take that much time because the reels are so short, like it's literally short, and you can do it faceless as well. I decided to show my face because I don't have any problem showing my face. So I feel like showing your face can be an advantage because it helps creating that connection, right? Because something that I've learned along the years is that people are going to buy from people that they know, like, and trust. And it's really difficult to create that know, like, and trust if you don't show yourself, right? Like, it's going to be easier if people can put a face behind the words that you're saying. Now, mind you, a lot of people are deciding to go faceless with this. And, you know, I just discovered like 2 days ago that there's actual faceless content banks that you can buy for very cheap. Like for $5, $10, you can have 1,000 videos, faceless videos that you can use, and you can just use that faceless video, boom, put some text on it and make that content, you know? So my mind is going crazy right now because I'm like, I've done this for like a few weeks now, just with one account, but I've always been kind of frustrated because I'm like, okay, let's say I created 3 posts of the day. Once I'm done with that, what am I supposed to do? Like just wait, you know? And I'm not really kind of a let's just wait it out kind of guy, you know? I want to go all in. Like I want to, you know, let's make that money. Let's go. And it's just like, bro, like post 3 times and then wait for tomorrow, you know? So yes, it's cool because now you can have semi-passive income because you just post and then you let your videos work for you. But at the same time, I'm the kind of guy that wants to accelerate the results. Like I want results now, and I want a lot of results now. Like I'm not doing this to make a few. Like, okay, I know a lot of people when they get started because they want to make $500 extra a month. They want to make 1,000, 2,000, you know, 3 extra thousand a month, which is very good already, right? Like if you can make 3K per month doing just like spending an hour a day making your 3 little reels for the day, and 1 hour a day turns into 3,000 a month, you know, it's still like it's quite cool, isn't it? Like, isn't it cool? Selling a product you didn't create? That's pretty cool. But I'm not a $3,000 a month guy. Like I want more than this. You know what I'm saying? Like if I see somebody making 10,000 a day, I'm like, bro, I need to make at least 10% of that. At least 10% of that. I'm not dumber, you know. I'm not, you know, less talented, less intelligent, less this, less that. Like, no, if that is possible, that's what I'm aiming for. I mean, I'm always aiming for the top, and I encourage you to aim for the top. Like, don't put limits on yourself. You know, they say the sky is the limit, but it's like, who said that? You know? Like, why is the sky the limit? What is even the sky? Like, at what point do you see that, oh, this is the sky? You know, this is not the sky, but this is the sky. It makes no sense. The sky is the limit? What do you mean? There's no limit, okay? There's no limit. Now, sometimes I struggle to, like, sometimes I set myself the limit of the top performer that I've seen. I'm like, okay, if she's the best and she made $30,000 today, it means that my limit is kind of 30,000, you know? It's like a little weird like this. I don't kind of see myself make 100,000 a day, for example, with that product, you know? Not because I couldn't, not because it's not possible, but it's just I haven't seen it being done, so it's kind of hard to believe that you can when you haven't seen somebody do it. It's kind of like the 4-minute mile thing, right? Like it used to be kind of impossible for people to even imagine. Like it used to be, like the common belief was you cannot run a mile under 4 minutes. It isn't physically possible. Your heart is going to explode. That was the main belief at some point. I don't know the years. I'm terrible with like historical years, geography and everything. I'm terrible with that. I'm like, if I'm gonna memorize something, why would I memorize a date when somebody broke the 4-minute mile? What will that add to my life? Let me just memorize my credit card numbers, okay? That's gonna be useful. But anyway, you can look it up on Google when it was broken. But at some point, somebody did it. At some point, somebody was like, you know what? I don't care about none of y'all's beliefs. I'm going to run a mile in under 4 minutes. Somebody did it. Guess what happened after that? Like a year after that, like 10 other people did it or whatever. And then a lot of people, and now thousands of people have done it. But it used to feel absolutely impossible. Even doctors said it's impossible, you know? And so you have to break that mental barrier of what you think is possible for yourself. And I don't know, maybe one day, who knows, you have one video that goes completely viral, you make 500 sales that day, 500 times 500 is whatever amount of money that is. I'll let you, calculate that, make the math. You know what, let's do the math real quick. I want to see, because my mind went to 25,000, but maybe it's 250. So if you make 500 sales in one day, that's $250,000 for one day, full profit. Who knows? Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Anyways, that's beyond the point. So let's not digress too much. I'm kind of frustrated because this is what I wanted to say. I'm kind of frustrated because once you post your reels for the day, that you kind of have to wait it out. This is why I also created the YouTube videos, because I love YouTube so much, because YouTube is really, I see my videos as employees, I see my videos as every time, as a new income stream as well. Like every time I create a video, I'm like, okay, I just created another stream of income for myself. Not only because once this channel is gonna get monetized, every time somebody's gonna play that video, I'm gonna make money forever, right? And I created that video once, but also like it's much more findable. And the people that go on YouTube, usually when they search for something, it's because they want to solve that problem or they want to know that thing, that specific thing. Like there's intention behind the view. It's not just, oh, I'm scrolling mindlessly and oh, this video, oh, okay, whatever, Like there's more intention behind YouTube views. That's why they're much more valuable. That's why the traffic that comes from YouTube, the people that come to your website from YouTube are usually much more qualified than on Instagram. All right. Now, I created this channel because to me that's just another thing that I can do while I'm waiting for the sales to come in. Okay, so you create the content. You also have your page where you're gonna resell that course. So how does that even work? You buy the course, right? Once you buy the course, inside of the course, there's this little document, whatever, that says that, okay, as a member of that course, you have the right to resell the program for 100% profit. You cannot sell it for less than $500. Okay. Somebody asked me the other day, why couldn't you? Like, what makes it so that you cannot sell it for less than $500? And it's very simple. It's because once you create your sales page, right, to be like, okay, Digital Wealth Academy, here's where you can buy it. Boom, you have your page. By the way, my page is in the description below and in the first comment below. So if you ever want to grab that course and start making that money too, it's right there, okay? And you will see how it looks like. So you have that page. You can talk about the course, share the opportunity with people, and then they can purchase right from that page, right? With the tool that I'm using called StanStore, which you can get also 2 weeks free trial to StanStore, so that you can actually start having your Instagram account, driving people to that StanStore, and people can buy almost straight from Instagram. That's how it feels, and that's why the conversions are good, because people just click on the link in the bio, they can scroll down, purchase right there, no friction, easy money. And once they buy, you have nothing to do. Just be happy because you just made $500, which is the main reason why I started, because with coaching, with drop shipping, which is something that I started back in 2016, with most businesses out there actually all of the businesses out there that I've ever tried, making money also meant having now responsibilities to deliver something, which is cool because you make the money, but there's also all that stress that comes with making the money, because now you have to deliver and you have to make sure that you deliver properly, okay? Which usually comes with delegating stuff, hiring people, like delivering certain guarantees, promises, whatever. So that's a lot to think about, right? There's the money part, but there's the whole other end, the other side of making the money that is very worrisome, that I was getting tired of. Here, you don't have that. You just make the money. That's it. So it's crazy. So you have the page. Once people buy, they receive an email, right? Which you have to create. You have to craft the email, but in that email, you give people the instructions. They teach you how to do that in the course, right? But you give people the instructions so that they can get access to that program, which is hosted on a specific platform called School. And you can get a sneak peek of what it looks like from the inside, by the way, for free, link in the bio as well, the description comments anyway. And so people can get access to that specific platform. But to get access to that platform, they have to share the receipts, the proof of purchase. And if you're selling that program for less than $500, $497, then they will just not accept people into that community, to that platform when the course is hosted. So yeah, you can sell it for $2 if you want, but people will not be able to access the course. So that's why you can only sell it for $497 or more. You can package your own bonuses like I'm doing, everything, and you can sell it for more if you want, but not less than $497. So you have your page where you talk about the program and you give people the opportunity to purchase it. And as soon as they buy it, not only can they access the course, but they also now can resell that course as well if they decide to. Like that's the thing that most people don't understand. It's like, okay, so it's just you buy a course to resell a course, oh, Ponzi scheme, oh, scam, whatever. No, you don't have to resell. You don't have to resell it. It's just that do you have an expertise right now that you can package into a program, into a course? And do you actually want to do it? Like, do you want to have a course? Do you want to have customers? Do you want to take care of those customers? Do you want to handle all that part where you're gonna have to take care of your customers, you're gonna have to deliver on your promises, you're gonna have to be there to support them, you're gonna have to, like, it's a full-on business to sell courses and programs. Trust me, I sell $30,000 coaching programs on YouTube. When I have a client, cool, but now I have all this follow-up to do, which I don't mind because usually the people who pay $30K are people that, usually they have the mindset already, they get to the work, like they do what I tell them to do, they get results, everybody's happy. So it's crazy, but that's something that I've realized is like the higher I priced my stuff, the higher the quality of the customers that I had. Not in terms of quality, like people sometimes get upset when I say that, like they get it confused. I'm not talking about your human nature, like the quality of you as a person. I'm talking about the quality of the implementation that comes behind. Because like if you're gonna pay $30K, you have to have success already, which means that you've had those mindset shifts that made you the person that can get the success already. Because most people, especially the brokest ones, and I used to be one of those, so like I'm with you here if you're one of those right now, but you need to understand, like if you're broke right now, you don't have a money problem, you have a skills problem and you have a mindset problem. Because if you made the money that you're making now every year, if you make your yearly income into a monthly income, would you still have money problems? If you made that monthly income into a weekly income, would you still have money problems? Probably not. Probably not. But you don't have the skills to do that and you don't have the mindset to do that right now. That's why you're not making that. Otherwise you would. Some people are, and they're human just like you, So the people who can pay the most amount of money usually, not always, but usually are the ones that also have the mindset to be able to implement. Plus, there's also now, like it's such an investment that they don't want to let it go to waste. Like it's an investment. They want to make that money back as quickly as possible, and they're gonna be able to just be coachable, do what I tell them to do, they're gonna get the results. It's just as simple as that. When you pay $500 for something, it's like, yeah, it's $500. Even if it's a lot for you right now, it's still $500. It's not that much. You would have spent that in like 2 or 3 pairs of shoes nowadays. Like one night at the hotel, in a nice hotel somewhere, a restaurant, it's $500. At the end of the day, it's $500. You're like, yeah, whatever. But if you pay $25,000 for that thing, don't you think you're gonna be a little bit more engaged, a little bit more, all in into your actions, into your implementations, for sure. And that's gonna help you as well. It's gonna help you a lot to pay a lot for coaching, consulting, whatever. It's helping you as well as the guy that you're paying, of course. Like it's cool to make 25K, but anyways. So you just resell the course. Now, when people buy it, they can resell it if they want to, or they can use whatever they're learning to create their own business, their own digital product business, and grow their own page. And there's a lot of ways to make money from that course. I created a video called the 6 ways to make money with Digital Wealth Academy that you can check out on my channel as well. Okay, so I did all that and I started posting the content. Now I didn't know where the sales would come from. I didn't know if any sale would come, because to me, I still didn't know if it was a scam or not. But at some point, okay, I'm gonna be very honest with you. The first sale that I made wasn't even on Instagram, it wasn't even online. It was in real life. The first sale that I made with that program was in real life. I was just sitting here, we were with my friends, we went to Gili Islands, because I'm living in Bali right now, Indonesia. We went to Gili Islands, which are little islands over there that look very good, whatever. Party islands as well. So we're there, and they're like, okay, so what are you doing now? And I'm like, bro, I'm so excited about what I'm doing right now. Look at this. And I just started sharing all of the accounts that I was seeing making money with Digital Wealth Academy. Like people with like 1,000 followers making already $40,000. That Rachel girl making like 10, 15, 20, 30K a day. All these people making that crazy money selling Digital Wealth Academy. And I'm like, bro, look at this. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm trying to do right now. They're like, bro, that's real? I'm like, well, I'm trying to figure that part out. I don't know yet, but it would be, to me, it's not possible that everybody's lying so well. Like you cannot lie that well at such a scale. So I think it's real. I think some people are scamming, but I do believe that it is real. And I do believe that it's an opportunity that makes sense, because when's the last time that you could get paid to learn something? Because that's what it does. Master Resell Rises, that's what it does. You learn a skill and you get the chance to get paid to learn that skill. And even if you just make one sale, then you just like made your investment back and you just learned all those skills for free. Make 2 sales and you get paid. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm trying to get to that place where I make thousands of dollars every day as well. And he's like, bro, I want that too. Let me in. You're gonna help me? I'm like, yeah, sure. Okay, let me in. He bought right there. That was the first sale, right? He just bought right there. So I'm like, cool. I made my first sale, I made my money back. Nice, all right? And then a few days later, I just wake up. I go to the little coffee shop that I have over here that I like to go to work in the morning. I just wake up like this. I go to my son's store. I open it up and I see $4.97. I'm like, is that the sale that is it my friend's sale? I'm double checking. I'm like, no, that's a new sale. That's great. What? I woke up to a sale. I woke up to a $4.97 sale. I'm like, I didn't have to speak to anybody and I don't have to do nothing now. I literally made $500 in my sleep. Doing nothing. What? That's crazy. At this point, I was like, okay, I want more of those. I want more of those $500 days. It's not even a $500 day, it's a $500 night. My sleep made me $500. You understand what I'm saying? So that was crazy. And then nothing happened for a while. And then I had a conversation, like a few people reached out via DM on my Instagram page, like, hey, can you tell me more? I'm interested, it looks good, Tell me more, reply to their questions. Before you know it, sale. I'm like, whoa. Okay, and I had a few like this, and then I had my accident, and that's the craziest part. I had my accident. The next day, I'm in my bed right now, like this, waiting, with pain in my ankle and everything. And I open up my son's store, and I see another sale. And I'm like, bro, I didn't post anything, I didn't do anything, I just had another sale. That's crazy. This is legitimately the easiest money I've ever made in my life. And when I say easy, I'm not saying it's gonna be easy for you. I'm not saying you just push a button and make sales. Like, you're gonna have to post the content. And to me, that's not the hard part, because it's gonna take you 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, maybe 2 hours a day at first if you really you've never created content ever. But it's literally you can buy faceless contents if you don't even want to show your face. That's already done. You just put text on it. There's no editing. There's no excuse. There's no excuse here. So making the content is simple. It's gonna be quicker and quicker for you as you're doing it, But the toughest part is to not lose faith that it's possible. That's the toughest part. Because even if you did make a sale, if you don't make sales for the next few days, you start to think like, okay, maybe I was just lucky. Maybe it was just a lucky sale, you know? So I don't know, does it really, really work? Or is it just I got lucky? What is it exactly, right? But that's the hard part. It's the mental part. That's what I was saying. It's the mindset part. It's the, can you fail? Like, can you, fail and fail and fail and fail and fail and fail, fail again without losing enthusiasm, without losing faith, without stopping believing that it's possible and that it's possible for you. Not just that it's possible, because you know it's possible. You've seen it everywhere. You know it's possible. But can you believe that it's possible for you when you're trying your best and you still don't make sales? Because if you can't do that though, there's no way for you not to make sales. There's no way for you not to succeed. As long as you do the work and you don't just do it blindly, like you're just posting for the sake of posting. You're posting, then you look at what's working, what's not working. You're trying to figure out why did that not work. You continue to learning, you're rewatching some videos, like you actually put some intention behind it so that you can, progress over time, not just posting shitty things every day, hoping that one day that shit turns into gold. Like, no, like it's gonna get shitty at first, it's gonna be shitty, but then just, improve and improve and improve and improve and improve. Like, what do you think is gonna happen if you keep on improving? Like at some point, even if you suck, even if you're like the worst ever, what do you think is gonna happen if you keep on improving? If I pick up my guitar over there and I suck, which is the case, trust me, and I suck, but I pick up the guitar every day for 1 hour, 90 minutes a day, every day, and I do one thing every day, at some point, even if I suck, I'm gonna get good at it, Same thing. If you can just have that consistency, that discipline of being like, hey, I'm gonna make this work, and you stick with it, you're gonna make sales. You're gonna make sales. I don't care how long it takes, you're gonna make sales. Maybe not the first week, maybe not the first month, maybe it's gonna take you 4 months. But why 4 months? Because I have somebody in my mind, just wait, no sales at all for 4 months. The 4th month, she made like $10,000 in a month. And then she, I don't know how much she's at right now. Maybe she's at 100K. I don't know. There's a lot of people making 6 figures, 7 figures with this. And that's literally the simplest money you've ever made. Now, here's the money that I made. I don't know right now, like by heart, but this is the money that I made. And most of that came from the last 2 weeks. And this is exponential. Now, that's what I like about this, because at first, it's kind of like a train. At first, it's the slowest because it requires all this energy to get moving, to build that momentum. But at some point, it just goes like, I don't know how many miles per hour, effortlessly, because now there's the power of momentum behind it, right? Like, you only need one video to go crazy, and then all those videos are gonna go crazy, and then, people watching this video is gonna watch this, boom, boom. Before you know it, you have a DM, you have a story watch. Let's click on the link, boom, boom, makes sense, purchase. And it can literally go crazy so quick. People can literally go from making nothing to having $1,000 days so quick. All you need to do is wait for the momentum to kick in. Not wait for it, actually go create that momentum for yourself, right? Do your best to do that, and it's gonna work. I don't see any other way. If you have half a brain and you're consistent with it and you learn from your mistakes, that's the easiest money you've ever made, you will ever make in your life. That's literally becoming my favorite stream of income right now, is this one. Even though it's not the best, even though it's not the biggest yet, I do believe it's gonna become the biggest and the easiest. And I'm gonna leave you with this, my mentor Myron Golden says sometimes. He says, you have to let go of all the hard ways to make a little money, and you have to start looking for the easy ways to make a lot. This is the easiest way to make a lot that I know of, that I'm doing right now, and that is actually working. And if you want to get started, I would highly suggest for you to go click the link in the description or in the first comment below and get that course right now and start working right now. Because here's the thing, time is gonna pass anyway. If I didn't start 6 weeks ago, I wouldn't have made whatever I've made now. And it just took 6 weeks and I had 0 followers, and it's the first time I'm doing this kind of thing. And I'm just reselling the course. So where do you want to be? Like, let's say in 6 months from now, do you want to wake up 6 months from now without that business rolling for you, without those $1,000 days, and be like, oh my God, I'm missing out. Oh, I need to start. Oh, and you just wasted 6 months and you just missed out on the easiest 6 months of your life, because like more and more and more people are getting started right now. Like there's, I don't know how many, maybe 40,000 members now in the Digital Wealth Academy. Like people are getting started. A lot of people are starting to sell that thing. Like, ride that wave. It's easy not to get wet when you're outside in the rain, right? If you're outside in the rain while it's raining, it's really hard for you not to get wet, right? It's the same thing. There's a whole wave. There's a lot of money being made reselling that course right now. Get into that flow. Get into the river. You're going to make accidental sales. You're going to make accidental sales. You're going to make money by accident. You know what I'm saying? But that's not always going to be the case. It's not always going to be the case, as every single opportunity out there, the more you wait, the more people are making it, like are jumping on the trend, the more competition there is, and the harder it is for you to, stand out and actually, make money. The easier you start, the easier it's going to be for you to go ahead, make the content, build that following, so that when it gets tough, at least you have a following, and now you can just pivot. You can just do something else. You can just switch, You can do your own thing as well. You're going to build so many skills that are so valuable, you have no idea. All right? So if you're ready for you to change your life once and for all, I couldn't recommend it more. Not only because I'm going to make the money once you buy, because cool, I'm going to make the money once you buy, but literally, I've never seen anything like this. So if you're ready to get started, and if you want me to help you do that as well, because there's a support group that comes with DWA Once You Buy from me, click the link below, get started. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video very soon.